So we'll begin this second video by evaluating ln of 3 on our calculator. So we're going to look above the e to the x button. All right, so here's the calculator, and over here on that left side, you can see that e to the x button right there, and then right above it, the ln. So that's what we want to use to calculate ln of 3. So we're going to do the control ln, and I guess I need to maybe do a calculator here, and then do control ln, and then just put that 3 inside of there, and then enter and get your answer of 1.099. We'll round it to 3 decimal places. All right, so 1.099. Now, to solve for a variable in the exponent, so we've done that in the last unit, the last section, you're going to first isolate the exponential expression. Then you're going to take the log of both sides of the equation. It's often more efficient to use ln instead of log. And so when using ln, remember that the ln of e is raised to the x is x, just like we talked about right here. When you've got the base of e raised to the e, we're going to get the answer of x on there, which is why it's more efficient to use ln. So in problem 17, you see I've got an exponential expression because I have a variable in the exponent. So to get it out, I have to take the log of both sides, and I'm going to use ln for this instead of log. So ln of e to the x is equal to ln of 3.1. So whatever I do on the left, I need to do the same thing on the right. Well, we know that ln e to the x is x. And so now we just need to go to our calculators and put in ln of 3.1. I just realized that was just almost the same as what we did right there. This comes out to be 1.131 when we round it, 1.131, rounding it to 3 decimal places. All right, so now let's go and do this next one. So I have e raised to the 2x minus 3. So again, I have a variable in the exponent. So to get it out, I have to take the log of both sides, and I'm going to choose to use ln instead of log. So ln of e to the 2x minus 3 is equal to ln of 5.7. All right, so these undoes each other, and I get 2x minus 3 is equal to, and then we'll put the ln of 5.7 into our calculator. And when I do this, I get 1.74047. Now realize I put more decimals in there. You don't want to round off at the beginning because you're going to eventually come up with an answer that's further away than what you wanted. So you want to keep all the decimals in there. So if you just want to do this in your calculator, you don't really have to write it down. But the ln of 5.7 is this. I'm now going to add 3 to it, and I'm going to divide that answer by 2 to get that final answer of x. So again, I'm going to go to my calculator, add 3, and divide by 2. And I get 2.370. I went ahead and emphasized that that end is 0 is actually what it got rounded to, so I left it like that. 2.37 would be okay. All right, so number 19 is different. This time I have the ln of x. I don't have an exponent like I did up above. So whenever I have a log and I need to solve it, I need to, let's write this out. We're going to change, I'm going to write it right here, change to exponential form. So that's what you always do if you have a log and you need to solve. So let's take this then and change it to exponential form. Remember we had that understood e right there. So this is going to be e to the 5th is equal to x. And again, I'll put that in my calculator and get an answer for that. I'll do that in just a minute. Over here, I have an e there, and that's going to be then e raised to the 1.5 is equal to 2x minus 5. So again, I'll put this in the calculator. I'm going to add 5 to it, and then I'm going to divide it by 2 to get my final answer. And I'm going to stop mine and go to the calculator and do that right now. Well, maybe I'll do that the second one for you on the calculator. So let's start with number 19. E to the 5th is equal to x. So notice we got this E button right here. So if we punch it, it gives us the E, and all we need to do is put in our 5 for the exponent to get the answer of 148.413. So I'm going to write that down on my paper. All right, so now let's do the E raised to the 1.5. So again, I want E raised to the 1.5, so 1.5, and I'll enter that, and I get 4.48. All right, so now I need to add 5 to it, so I'm just going to leave that in there. I'm just going to put plus 5 and enter. And now I need to divide it by 2, so I'm going to divide by 2 and enter. And I get 4.741. I need to round that up. I need to round that up for the answer, so 4.741. All right, so I've just written my answers down right here, and we'll stop now and pick up on the next video.